Hi guys, this is James, and the purpose of this video is to explain my new blog, socialgangster.com. I've spent the past 10 years as a fitness trainer. I built a company called James Fitness, and I got the unique experience to spend a lot of time with people who wanted to make a change in their life. People will come in and their most common goals are, I want to lose body fat, I want to, sleep better, have more energy, all of these things. And for the first few years of my career as a trainer, I just went directly to that. Okay, here's the exercise science and here's the nutrition science to get you to your goal. But another thing that I noticed, in college I studied psychology and neuroscience, so I was always particularly interested in the habits people had and how much their lifestyle and their mindset and their habits were holding them back from getting to these goals, these physical goals. So my blog is going to be a lot about those habits. When I work with someone professionally, I have to be sensitive to their self-esteem, about their habits and about their situation. But in a blog it would be cool because without pointing anyone out, I can expose these patterns that I've seen of basically bad behavior, bad mindset that lead to unhappy lifestyles. What people really want, they want to be more appealing to the opposite sex, or if they want to be more appealing to others, and they want to attract good things into their life. So they think, well, if I start exercising, I'll look better, maybe I'll get more attention, maybe I'll get more validation, things like that. So I'm going to kind of expose to you guys the habits behind people who have abs, or the habits behind happy and successful people. And success is all about how you define it. I no longer define success by accumulation or getting more stuff, but more simplifying life and doing the things that I really want to do, and more importantly, when I want to do them. Thanks to a few great books, which I'll mention repeatedly on my blog. Not in this video, but I know who my heroes are, and I'm going to mention those guys a lot. So I'll be getting into that later in another video. Anyways, the main point is people seek happiness. People want to be happier, so they think that working out will make them happier. This blog isn't just going to be about working out. It's going to be about all of my experiences. Just recently, well, a couple of years ago, I had climbed to the top of the fitness industry in Orange County, California. I had a Dodge Viper, a 5-bedroom house, my own gym, and everything was awesome. And I'm a pretty happy guy, so I'm not saying I was miserable or things were bad, but they weren't how I wanted them to be. All of my time was consumed. I was sacrificing my own health for my schedule, and man, I was in a way just really abusing myself, waking up at 4 a.m., going to bed at midnight. And that's okay, because when you're doing something you're passionate about, it doesn't really, it's not that bad. I wasn't really working for someone else, just doing some type of crunch job, but it still wasn't the ideal dream lifestyle. I have a lot of goals that have nothing to do with money, just physical goals of performing certain acrobatic moves and doing more pull-ups and running a mile faster. And I really started to enjoy a lot of these habits over the past 2 years, and I realized, wow, a lot of the things I was working for I didn't enjoy as much as I thought I would, and a lot of the things that were already there right in front of me were my favorite things to do. So I started wanting to cut back work and do these things that I really enjoyed. So a few books that are really going to change your life are Tim Ferriss' 4-Hour Work Week. He's got a lot of great points in there, like retirement doesn't make any sense because you're basically sacrificing your life, waiting and saving it all up for the end. And he talks about distributing mini retirements throughout life. That just made a lot of sense to me. And then there's a book called Crush It from Gary Vaynerchuk, which talks about social media and blogging and how that can change your life. And basically you put yourself on video like I'm doing right now, and pretty soon people will start to see you as somebody that they want to follow, somebody that they want to get information from. And Gary Vaynerchuk pretty much promises that if you just do this and you do it with passion and you give good content to people, you're going to get back a lot of great things. So I'm not even really worried about how this is going to benefit me. It's already benefiting me by just doing it and sharing really cool ideas with people from my own experience. And I think I was pretty fortunate to be able to earn several, multiple six figures. My best year, I think I earned more than $500,000, probably closer to six, when I had my gym and things. So that was when I was about in my early 20s. So I'm lucky not because I achieved that level of success, but that I realized that that wasn't for me early on. So now I live a much simpler life, and I focus a lot more on health and just my passions, and it's a lot of fun. So everyone is responsible for determining their own core values and what they believe in. So I'll leave that up to you. My hope is that my tips will help you just take your life and your goals and your dreams and bring them closer together. Now, one more book I really want to mention, which was mentioned to me by a good mentor, is the book Feel the Fear and Do It Anyway by Susan Jeffers. Because I've had a lot of this knowledge for probably, I would say, over a year. I haven't put any of it into practice, such as filming blog videos like this. And I know that this is key to me achieving my goals and getting to where I want to be and influencing a lot more people. So that book really helped me just get over my fears and just feel the fear and do it anyways. The concept behind that book, it's a very well-researched book from, like I said, Susan Jeffers, and it talks about where your current fear is. Every time you push yourself outside of that zone, you're going to experience new fear, but you're also going to expand your comfort zone and your abilities and your opportunities. So she says if you're living life the right way, you're always going to be confronting fear. If you're not continually confronting fear, you're staying inside this comfort zone that's basically limiting your life. So that's kind of a paradigm shift. I never had thought of it that way, but now that I do, I'm able to push myself to do things like this. I know a lot about blogging, a lot about internet marketing, a lot about lifestyle and nutrition and fitness. And at first I thought it might be a mistake to talk about all of that in one blog, but since I'm already having a lot of fun in life and I live a pretty happy lifestyle, this blog is just meant to share. So I don't really care if I sacrifice a certain niche by sharing a wide variety of information, but hopefully the main theme you'll see is just living a happier lifestyle, moving closer to happiness, being able to use your time to do whatever you want. And I want to help you find your passion and really explore that and become more involved in the things you really like to do for work. And you can realize that you can actually make money doing what you're passionate about. So I think if just a few people were able to benefit from that part of it, where they can move from a job they hated and cut back their hours and work a job they really loved, or work from home or work from the road, that would make this whole thing a success. And then the last thing is, I don't think a person is successful if they're not around the types of people that they want to be around. So it's important to know your good friends are and who good people are and the type of people you want to be around. And if you don't have time and you're hustling, you may be surrounding yourself by the wrong people with the wrong core values, and whether we like it or not, the people around us influence us and vice versa. So I've been focusing a lot this past 6 months on just getting the right people around me. So I'm not pitching this blog as I'm a guru and you're a novice, but more so like come along with me on my journey. I'm going to be pursuing a lot of stuff like getting fitness more involved in my own life, achieving the ideal health that I want to have, ideal relationships, and a lot of other cool stuff. I'm going to be experimenting with some new things that I want to do, and even breakdancing and just traveling and a lot of cool stuff like that. So hopefully you'll enjoy this, and I will talk to you soon. Again, this is James from socialgangster.com. See ya.